What's up, everyone? I'm Megan Olivi here on the red carpet for UFC on Fox. We're in Anaheim, California. This is a huge night for MMA, and I got to talk to all of your favorite fighters and celebrities. Check it out.
Just watching these guys who have a certain base background work really hard, like they're wrestlers, and then they become strikers, and it's just fun to see them all, grow.
What initially attracted you to MMA?
I think what everyone else is attracted to. It's like, it's a fight. It's been around since, you know what I mean, day one or something. Two people like battling it out, and now it's just, they just keep upping the bar with the athleticism and the skill that everyone has.
Tell me what it means to be here, UFC on Fox. Give me a serious answer.
It's great. Like Pungas was saying, there's milestones in the sport. UFC 40 with Chuck and Tito was a big one. UFC 100 with the Fan Expo and the Hall of Fame. Toronto with 55,000 people. Ultimate Fighter 1 finale, don't forget about that. And then Fox. This is, out of all those, I think this is probably the biggest.
Megan Olivi here with Jason Mayhem Miller, who's got some new facial hair. What's up with this?
You know what? I really felt like here in Movember, I needed to bust out a stash and rock it. And, it was kind of a commitment, and a lot of people laughed at me. But who's laughing now?
About to hand you over to one of the most attractive reporters on the scene. I'd like you to welcome Megan Olivi from Fight Day.
Thank you so much, David. Now
there you go.
You are really, really good at that. Maybe you know something about this TV gig.
Just a little bit. I've been doing it for ages. I've been doing television since pterodactyls stalked the earth.
I went to the UFC to see Anderson Silva defend his title against Belfort when he kicked him in the face, and then I met Anderson. He was on the flight back from Vegas to Los Angeles, so I had a photo with him. So that was like, I was like a little kid. I was like jumping around like this.
No, I definitely didn't see these huge climbs happening so fast, but it's happening, and the growth of MMA is inevitable. I mean, it's everyone loves it. I'm just happy to be a part of a network that can hang with us.
Well, I mean, it's incredible. I know that Dana and Lorenzo and Frank from from Zuffa, they always saw this coming. This was always their vision. But I'm sure there was times when people thought it was never going to happen. But I mean, to be standing here today, part of this, it really is incredible. Fox Television. I mean, the UFC's finally arrived. I think it's fair to say the sport is mainstream now, and it's exciting times.
What was it about the UFC that originally attracted you to the sport?
You know what? My buddy Jay Glazer works with me on the pregame show, invited me to my first event, and it was just the raw energy of it, and it was just unbelievable. So different from any other sport that I ever witnessed. From the first time I saw it, I said, this is really incredible, and I've gone to every fight I could since then.
I'm here with the beautiful Gina Carano, and Gina, I just heard you do an interview about you being a fan of the sport. Is it safe to say that you are? I mean, besides being one of the top female fighters in the world?
Yes, I am definitely a fan of the sport. And actually more and more, I have to say. I used to get so nervous when I fought that I couldn't really watch it. It gave me too much anxiety. And now I'm like, oh God, I love this shit,
Here with two of the stars of Glee, Matthew and Harry. Now, guys, is this your first live UFC event?
Yes, it is.
It is, mine too. Yeah, this is the first.
Have you been a big fan of it? Have you watched it on pay-per-view before?
Oh yeah, pay-per-view for sure. And I'm glad that when they asked us, we said hell yeah.
Could you have ever imagined this?
No, and the real inner fan is coming out of me, and I'm just so happy for both, the sport, the fans, and then obviously the fighters. I've been around a lot of the fighters for a long time to see how hard these guys work. And it's just really cool to see my peers and the guys that I work out with every day and train with every day, to have this opportunity now where we're on a major network and to see the first event live on Fox.
Well, that's it from the red carpet. It was a great night of fights. Can't wait to see what this UFC on Fox relationship has in store for us for the rest of these 7 years.